Alright, so we're back at the Shirley Lake access 17. We're about to launch and go under the bridge over there into Crotch, and then we're headed over to Shirley across the 1,000 meter, and then over the 500 meter to Ryan. It's Steve and I. We have our boats loaded up here, and we each have our oldest daughters. There's Haley, my oldest daughter, and Alora, and they have their dog Freya with them as well. So we're just waiting on Steve to make his final deposit up there, and then we'll shove off. Beauty day today. All right.
Steve and Jared.
So we're gonna set out on your first Algonquin Backcountry portage trip. Are you excited?
Yes.
Are you scared?
Yeah. Maybe.
Ray, you scared? She ain't sure.
Oh, we'll get through it. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
So we're just all set here. We're gonna push off and head for Ryan.
Probably about 10 o'clock, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, probably close to 10.
That's not bad.
No. It's a decent start. Nice day.
Did we grab Fran's life jacket?
And away we go.
I thought I passed it. Hey, hi. Hey, hi, ho. Best man out of all of them.
Not quite the culvert from that one.
There's a walking rod.
Yeah, that's an old crib from an old bridge or something.
Crib.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
What's that?
Well, they build it up with logs and then fill it in the middle with rocks. There's a heron.
Oh. Hey, what's that? Is that cool? Wait, I don't think it's on. I was waving at it, but I don't think it's on.
Should be.
Yeah, it's on.
Are there any stakes on this place?
Oh, yeah, I believe there's a couple of around here. There's a couple island sites and stuff.
And then there's that cluster of like 10 sites
Oh, yeah, down the one.
down the ways. There's a boat in front of us. Making our way up Crotch Lake. We have a bit of a headwind, but not too bad.
Like this one?
Yeah, that's good. You leave it.
Good?
If you come in on the right here, it's all deep.
Sound good.
So we're on the first portage of the trip. The girls and Steve are ahead. We're gonna have to do a double carry. Each of the girls have some bags and a paddle. I've got the food barrel and the canoe. Steve's got a bag and a canoe. So we'll go down to the end and then we'll come back for a second load.
There's not enough paper.
First trip done.
play it though.
I don't think so. Is Laura coming back to the start?
What's that?
Is Laura coming back up here?
Yeah.
There goes Steve and Haley from the portage from Shirley over to Ryan. We got on to Shirley and it was whitecap, so it was quite the paddle over here. Got over here about noon. We had a little Subway and Tim Hortons lunch here, and then we're pushing on now to Ryan, our destination for the day. Yeah, so far the girls are doing really good on their first portage trip into the park. We've taken them backcountry before. Haley's done like a 300-meter portage into a site before, but never actually a canoe, portage. But they're doing pretty good. We're teaching them some of the portage etiquette, like give the oncoming canoe right of way, and keep your gear off to the side at the ends of the portages, and they're doing pretty good. Starting to learn their paddling skills a bit too. It's nice to get them out here and teach them a few things, and hopefully when they're older they'll be comfortable enough to go out on their own and will want to go out on their own. So yeah, we just have this 500 meter and then we're at our destination lake, and we can get set up for the night and they can go swimming and do what they want to do. See you later on. So we arrived at our site on Ryan Lake. We pulled up around 1:15. We are on the far end of the lake, just across from the island site. So I think this is site 10, I'm not sure. I believe the island is site 11. It's pretty steep coming up, but not too bad access. Fire pit and area could be better, but we got a little table. It's not so bad. Nice flat tent spot where I'm gonna put my tent there. You come across. Our bathroom is back here. Somebody left us some wood. We'll have to cut that up later. And then Steve and Laura are gonna set up their tent back here. Steve getting to work in his undies.
Both of our parents are in underwear, by the way.
It's the only way to swim.
Know that.
We're very proud of you girls, by the way. How well you handled those portages.
Yeah.
No complaint?
First portage trip in. Couldn't wait to get into the water once we got here. Is that Steve's jacket?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was cold.
Freya's loving it. She's marking her territory here. That's where she's sleeping tonight.
She's like, nope, I'm done with that. Now that you said
No,
that,
she's
you
making
ruined it
her
for
bed.
me.
That's how she makes her bed.
So yeah, we filtered some water, went for a swim, and now we're gonna set up camp and then see what we get up to.
I wonder if we need to like walk around.
I think we're having burgers for supper tonight, and then we'll see. Some mac and cheese. And then tonight, well, last night was the full moon, super moon. And then tonight is the meteor shower, the Perseids or whatever you call it. And we might be able to see some planets, so we'll go out and take a look at that later. I'm gonna go try their hand at a paddle alone.
Bye. See you in 10 years.
Bring back supper.
Okay. There's more people right there.
Yeah, you guys are already going better than I expected.
What do you mean?
He's already better than us.
Back. The wind is kicking up quite a bit. How did that go?
Fine.
Did you bring?
Campsite is nice. Yeah, we actually want to check it out with you later. Bench and stuff. Just it's got like a bench. It's nicer than our campfire. And I see like at least 3 tent pads that are flat.
Did you bring back any wood?
What?
Yes, brought back any wood. You want to bring back wood?
Yes. Alright, but I was wondering if you guys wanted to check out that site stuff later.
Maybe.
I think it's pretty nice. Canoe trip with the girls. Come with us on our canoe trip. Let's go. This is one of our first times. Well, we've been out on the canoe a lot, but this is like one of our first times canoeing without our parents. We did a couple years ago, but honestly, other than that, like it's just been today that we've been on this in a canoe. This is our first time on this big of a lake in this canoe, all by ourselves without parents. We got Freya with us. Would you like to say anything, Alora?
Do I stop paddling?
Yeah, sure. We'll just stop paddling for now. And like, if you want to turn to the camera so they can hear you more.
Well, what we're going to do is, if you would turn, we're going to circle that island and get a good look at the island and the campsites around it. Do you want to show it?
Dead ahead, right in front of Alora, is the island we're talking about. We're gonna do a loop around it. And yeah. Anything to say about how like has it been easy to do the canoe? Has it been hard? Is it fun?
It's been hard, where if anyone stops for a little bit, the canoe already turns out of the way it's supposed to.
But that's also kind of the design of the canoe. I say it's been hard, but in a fun way. Like, it hasn't been that bad. We went over to my left over there to that island, and we stole some firewood from there. Yeah, we stole some firewood from there. And yeah, we stole some firewood from there, brought it back to camp. This is our 4th time out on Ryan Lake. Today we came in at Crotch and then paddled up to I think it was Shirley. It's Crotch to Shirley, right?
Yes.
So we did the Crotch to Shirley portage. That was about 1,050 meter portage, and we did it about 2 times, so that was about 3,150 meter portage.
2 kilometers.
Yeah, 2 kilometers, about maybe 3 kilometers, because 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters, and we did about 3,150 meters. So 3 kilometers, 150 meters from Crotch to Shirley, or maybe it goes Crotch to Shalman. Either way. So then we were on Shirley Lake. It was a pretty nice paddle. It was quite windy at one point. Yeah, it got pretty windy at the one point. Water came into the boat, but we didn't tip. thought we were in a tip, but we didn't, so thank goodness of that. Also, then we took the 500-meter portage to Ryan Lake, and that's where we are right now, Ryan Lake. Our site's just behind us. I'm not going to turn the camera because that's too much work to do. But yeah, see you whenever we get to the other side of the island. There's the island coming up right there. Laura, Freya, the sun. It's beautiful today. There's supposed to be a meteor shower tonight, so we're gonna see if we can watch that. Yeah, I'm super excited. I've never seen a shooting star in my life. You're supposed to be able to see Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, and Venus. So, super excited for that. Super excited for the meteor shower. And we get to see that right from our campsite. Or, you know, it would be good, Laura?
What?
If we watched them from in the boat.
That'd be so cool.
So yeah, we'll have to discuss that with our parents, but, and by parents I mean our dads, but yeah. We're behind the island now. Trying to turn so we don't go straight. Doesn't seem to be working.
Hang on. Wait, shouldn't we be turning the opposite direction?
I don't know.
Okay. Push!
Alright, now there's not current. Now's our time to turn. We're turning around. And just to the left of us is the island, right there. That big bundle of trees on the side where Laura is paddling. The island we were going around. Oh, there's Freya. Can you see the hammock?
Oh, theirs?
No, ours. So as long as you see ours, then we're good.
Uh-oh, we're turning.
Which is surprising because the current is going with us. But yep, there's our little island. Me and Aurora were talking like nerds, and we were talking about how one of the islands looked like a turtle. The turtle islands from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Huh. Talking like nerds for a sec. Anyways, catch you whenever we get back to the site. Campsite is in sight. Little dragonfly landed on the boat. And there's our site over in the distance right there. A neat swimming spot over there. But that's our campsite. Coming up on our site. Just gotta paddle up and lodge our boat, I guess. I don't know what to call it. Dinner is sausages with a side of mac and cheese. Super excited for that because I love mac and cheese. I'm obsessed. You can call me a mac and cheese-aholic. Not seriously though. You might be able to see our hammock, yellow tent. I'm not sure what you can see from this angle, but you know, Laura can give you a little tour of the campsite in a sec. Back at the site. Just gonna pull the canoe up and we'll be not quite done for the night yet.
Playing this card.
And who are you guessing, and what do they have?
What? What do you think I have?
No.
You guessed me last
You guess
round.
at me because I'm in the lead, so you try to take,
Yeah, guess
take
Harry
me
was
in.
looking suspicious.
If you think you know
I was
what she
looking
has or
at you
something, you
because I
can
felt
play
like you were
however
going
you
to
want,
pick
but
me.
it's...
And I didn't want you to pick me because you picked me all last time.
Do you have
have Dokadoom?
No.
Okay.
I had to double check though.
Your turn,
Oh,
Hannah.
right.
You showed the camera your card.
Steve.
It had to be a funny one for you to show. So. Wait, what? Oh,
My turn?
what's Raging Fire?
Raging Fire lets you look at their hand.
Steve.
Wait, why did he?
Because it was his
Oh,
turn
you do have another
anyways.
card, yeah. Phew. I thought I picked up your card for a second. Jaren, are you the Thunderbox?
No.
Oh, it's my turn now?
Are you the Thunderbox? Don't answer that.
I don't know what I am. I haven't looked at my card yet. I had to get rid of the one that you and your dad
Fishing
seen.
thing. Ha, ha.
Fishing thing.
Except you can't guess a 1. So
but no.
we wouldn't have been able to, unless we were to like beat you with a
But
higher
still,
card.
You knowing I had a 1,
Yeah.
if you had a Dock of Doom or something, you knew you could beat
Yeah.
me with a 2 or anything, right? It puts me at a disadvantage for you two
Yeah.
to know what I have. You guys are scoundrels.
There's no more Raging Fires.
I'm
It's
protected.
your turn, Haley.
Nobody.
Should look what I am.
Is the fishing thing good until it's my turn again?
Yeah, no one can go at you until you pick up again.
What was fishing thing in Loot Ladder?
Wishing Ring.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure what I should do.
In the air. Ray is super tired.
It's a long day for the old puppy.
The old 10-year-old girl.
You can just do whatever, it doesn't matter.
Steve. Doctor.
Oh, he took out the 6.
How did that happen?
I had a 7 or an 8. That's what that means. Because she played the Dock of Doom. That makes us battle it out.
Either way,
Whoever
it
has the
would have
highest number
been
stays. So
bad for
I
me.
beat a 6. So everybody knows I have a 7 or an 8.
You should have done that at me.
Steve, are you the Thunderbox?
You know it?
Well, either
Quite
way,
literally.
I wouldn't have.
I am out, so
Like,
Lauren,
these are
your
the
turn.
worst cards in the game. The 3 and the 6.
But you doing that set your dad up to take
Yeah.
me out. It was, you got taken out, but
Yet also, I don't have a chance to win.
your
so.
your dad avenged you. Don't worry. So it's just Jaren left, so you have to play against him.
But can I look at your cards? Yeah, because I'm out. So.
It's hard.
I say you do this one. This one you get to. I don't whisper quiet. I don't know. I say just play this.
What do I guess?
You got to play that one now.
Moose?
Nope.
It's a solid guess. It's a good chance. He could have been anything, really, because he
could be.
he played the 1, so you don't know what he
He
had.
could be Dock of Doom.
Yeah, he could be anything besides the loot.
Oh yeah, he can be
And
anything
the Dreaded Gazebo.
besides the
Oh
loot
yeah,
and the
I
Dreaded
can't
Gazebo.
see Haley's.
He
All I
just-
see is the Lord's
He just
Light.
put the moose down.
Here you
Because
go.
he just picked it up.
Or was I lying?
Yeah.
You can't lie.
Well, he
So
could play
my
it
best-
just because he
Laura.
wants to.
My guess,
Wait, can
my
you see
best
this?
guess
Yep.
is that he has a puddle troll.
Well, she guessed that last turn.
My best guess is.
Alright, now I
Yes,
pick up
puddle.
one.
I have video evidence if I was cheating though.
And there's only one card left, so this is your last turn.
That's what I would do. You can get something else.
Paddle troll?
Of course I'm the puddle troll.
Look at him.
So I
Quite
win.
literally.
Yeah.
Quite literally.
So I win?
Yeah.
I was a puddle.
You're what?
I was a puddle troll.
You were a puddle troll too?
Yeah.
So I had said if she did that, then we get to see what's in his hand. But then it's not in his.
Our first morning on Ryan. Yeah, he's got a swing going. Pretty chilly this morning. There was fog on the lake earlier. Looks like it's almost all burnt off now. We stay on this lake again tonight, so we're probably gonna paddle around and explore the lake a bit. The sun's just coming up over here, so hopefully we can get some of that heat soon. How was your first night?
It's good. I had a hard time falling asleep though. Like in a circle?
You can crisscross them, kinda. Or
Tell me if I'm doing it wrong.
you try and lean them up this way so they're leaning on this log so that you get air underneath.
Like that?
Yeah. You just grab like the whole handful and put it on too.
Okay.
So I'll light this. Just hold it there. I'll light this end and then light the birch bark underneath.
Is it gonna catch me on fire?
No. Try and get underneath if you can, underneath the birch bark. Or you can light right here. Okay, you can drop it. And once that all starts to catch, we can start throwing on some of this stuff. Yeah, we can start stacking some of this on there now.
Like in teepee?
Or however you want.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't put that on quite properly.
Still just the morning here. The girls went out for a little paddle. They just dumped trying to get into the boat there. I think they're on their way back. We just had some oatmeal and berries and whatnot for breakfast. We got the fire going. The sun's just about to come up over the trees. We'll probably head out on a little canoe adventure.
How'd it go?
This is not a filming matter.
It totally tipped.
That's not a bathtub.
What?
It's a canoe. It's not a bathtub.
We tipped.
How'd you tip?
We had checked. We were showing Freya the island we found. Well, not the island, but we were showing her the site we had found.
And
So we had all gotten out. We put it up on the shore. We put it down a bit more. We didn't put it down far enough. So when we all got in, Freya was leaning to one side and it tipped to that side. I went completely in. So
totally.
Scarred?
Yeah.
Good thing you changed your shoes, eh?
Don't say that.
now my warm socks are wet, but
Yeah.
We can dry them today.
It just went.
I have an extra pair too if you need
like we
it.
had
I
it
think we got enough.
propped up on shore
And Freya was already
like this.
scarred
We thought
because when she got out, she didn't.
we had it propped up on shore like this. We thought
Yeah.
Freya.
We were
and
propped
Freya
up
was
way
on.
more though.
We were propped up way more.
So
we thought.
you learned a good lesson then,
Yeah,
right?
we thought we'd be able to push ourselves off, but we didn't. And then Freya leaned to one side and the boat tipped.
Yeah,
We propped up so much.
you
that
might
I
have been
could
able to
put
push
Freya
yourself
in.
up, but yeah, the top, when you prop yourself up like that, you get really tippy.
I had
yeah.
said to Allura, when we have it propped up like this, we might tip.
I've almost done it to your dad quite a few times. Where I pull it up on shore a bit too much, and then he tries to walk out, and it's woo.
No, we were walking back.
Can you help us empty the boat? I think I want to try it again, but without Freya. It's with Freya plus the water. This is peaceful. This is a nice morning to go canoeing. So it wasn't that hot. The sun wasn't out. And then we tipped. I was like, it's like yoga. And then we tipped.
So in the afternoon, we're just going out for a paddle in the boat, maybe for a swim. See what we can find over on this island over here. Still just making our way around the lake. We've checked out almost every site on the lake that wasn't occupied. We saw some pitcher plants, a duck and a bunch of little ducklings.
And a beaver.
Yeah, we saw a beaver. It was scary. I thought it was a duck, so seeing a beaver. Surprise.
It held its breath for so long and it swam so fast.
Yeah, we were following it for a bit, not sure what it was, and then all of a sudden it surfaced.
We scared it when we were paddling past and we didn't know what it was.
Big old beaver.
Very big.
So we're gonna finish our loop here and head back to the site and probably go swimming.
Too bad the sun's not staying out. Yeah, on fire!
No, I thought you meant
You said yeah!
I thought you might use it. I didn't understand.
Those
As you were
are
preparing
boiling
to-
water.
Sacrifice
Make
my
tea.
stick.
Yeah, they're making a tea.
Natural tea.
Wintergreen and pine needles.
We're playing
Oh, that's
Survivor.
This is where'd I
Steve's
put the
got some
sausage?
pancakes going.
Trying.
Some sausages over here. He already cooked them up. So we're having pancakes and sausages for late lunch and maybe a spot of tea. And then we'll have a later supper again. I think we're having hamburgers. Another nice day on Ryan Lake. I'll show you around the campsite.
Fire.
Haley and I are camped here. We got the hammock set up over here. You enter the lake up at this end. Our boat launch there.
There we go. That one.
This is our fire area with our wind block and cooking station. We set up those logs for benches.
There we go. I got one
Big
good
table
pancake.
there. There's our gravity filter. Clothesline. And Steve and Laura are up here at this tent pad. Tent pads aren't completely flat. They're not perfect, but they're definitely good enough for what we need.
That should be roasting for a while.
The girls are working hard trying to boil this water.
It's hard. The fire won't stay. Freya, come here.
Looks like we've achieved boil, or the girls have achieved boil.
I'm finally making decent pancakes. Check that out.
Dad, can we put
The first one's always a throwaway.
Dad, can we put the water in here so that we don't have to like put it in there or put it in there?
Yeah.
Like I want to make it in here.
And that is
Wintergreen and
their
pine.
tea. So you try the
Oh,
tea.
it smells good. Oh, that's good. I like that.
Yeah.
It's like warm water, but with a tad bit of flavor. If we added more of this stuff, it would have had more flavor.
I'm good.
I lost the bet.
Too. Where do I put this? I'm so full. Freya?
I don't want it, and Jaren can't eat it, so
Yeah.
it might be a free thing. Is there one more plate kicking around?
Where you are now, you might be going over top of them.
What are you doing?
We're canoe skiing. We're canoe skiing. Like
With-
jet skiing, but with a canoe.
All right. Your boat's full of water again.
Yeah, we came for a
Bail
mug or
bucket.
something to a bail bucket.
Alright, I'm backing up.
Good morning. It's morning of day 3, where we just had breakfast. We're packing up camp. Yeah.
Taking down the tent. Packing up the last of the bags. And we're gonna shove off and head for Shirley.
Yeah, me and Laura might go swimming at Shirley.
And I'm gonna see my favorite part of this trip. And I think so far, my favorite part of the trip has been paddling with Haley.
Yeah, same with me. But what was your favorite on-land activity?
I think the exploring with Freya. What about you?
I don't know. Probably walking around and exploring. Because other than that, we didn't really do much on land. We were on the water all day.
Swimming and paddling.
Yeah, swimming and paddling. So yeah, anything else you want to say, Laura?
Nope, I'm good.
All right, we'll catch you on the portage.
Alright, so we're all packed up, headed out from our site here on Ryan Lake. This is either site 9 or 10 on the Algonquin Adventures website. And then that island right there would be site 11.
I think it's site 9, our site.
So then we have to head up to the far end of the lake here for our portage, the 550 I think, over to Shirley. How was it, Haley?
It was fun. I liked our site. Me and Alora were in the canoe most of the time, and if we weren't in the canoe, we were swimming.
Yeah, I think you guys were in the canoe for probably about 12 hours yesterday.
Probably.
So yeah.
7:30 to 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah. We had to call you in.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll finish our paddle across the lake here. There's a few groups ahead of us, so hopefully we don't get clogged up on the portages, but got our 2 portages and then we're homeward bound. Just heading back for a second load. Headed towards Ryan here. So if you go straight through, it takes you out to the road, but if you hook to the left, it's what takes you to the portage over to Ryan. It also crosses the road, but you go directly across. We have one more load going back for the boat right now, and then we're going over to Shirley, and then we have the 1,000 meter back over to Crotch, and then back to the access point. And it's been pretty buggy this morning on this trail, but we're getting it done. Alright, so we got that portage done. Rode on Shirley now. The bugs are really bad. I think it's because there's a group of like 3 canoes at the portage when we got here. There we go. It says 585 on this side. I think it says 515 on the other side. Really good trail though. If you had a car, you'd be able to drive down it. So nice and wide and open. Obviously you're not going to have a car out here, but you'd be able to do it. The girls just went walking up here, so I thought I'd walk down and see what they found. The water looks quite low on the lake right now. Oh, this is a campsite here.
Were these big benches here last time? Like this site has changed in the month since we've been here.
Yeah, they were there.
Were they? I thought it was like an old beat up chair and stuff like that.
I'm pretty sure these were here. That little oven there wasn't there, I don't think.
No, it definitely hasn't even been used.
Nice and open and flat here though. Just on our last portage, 1,000 meter from Shirley back down to Crotch. Haley's in front of me here with her bag. Got 1,000 meters. And this one should be downhill majority of the way. And then we're done. Just have to paddle out to the car. Final load with the canoe now from Shirley back to Crotch. The end of the Shirley to Crotch portage. Last portage for the girls. Haley's got a sucker going already, celebrating. So we're gonna go out into Crotch, maybe find a spot to swim before we get to the parking lot. See what we find. But successful portaging trip.
Mosquito bit my lip.
Yeah, the mosquitoes are out on the end of the portages. There's like probably 5 canoes other than ours at the end of the portage and a lot of people. So they seem to have brought out all the bugs. But we'll get out on the lake and get away from them all. Yeah, we hadn't had any mosquitoes at our campsite all weekend. But yeah, we'll see you in a bit.
Those things look kind of ugly up close.
I do too. There we are. The takeout at Shirley Lake. You can hop out there, Haley.